Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel RVCCIS.info, where faculty representatives from Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems talks to you, our community at large, about things roughly having to do with computers. And today, that's another one of these roughlies. Uh, Joining me today, before we get there, because I always forget. Howdy, everybody. Joining me today is Jim Conley and Stephanie Washer. I'm Eric Wolf. Howdy, everybody, again. So last week we did the worst gadgets we bought during 2020, and this week we thought we would do the best gadgets we bought during 2020. So does anybody else feel like we spent a whole lot more money in 2020 than otherwise we would have?
Golly. Yeah, for sure. I spent way too much.
Oh,
In fact, I have packages being dropped off today. And I'm trying to talk myself out of a new laptop.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know what? We will do this. We can do down the road. Still not talking about what we're supposed to do, but that's okay. Uh, So I actually had in my possession at the same time a 10th gen i7 and an 11th gen i5. And we'll talk about that in a future episode because they are shocking. The results are shocking. Whatever that means.
Ooh, that's a good
It's
teaser, Eric.
that good segue.
Oh.
There we go. I'm getting my
Well,
broadcast chops.
yeah. I bought a new computer and I have a Lenovo. It's got a 10th gen i7 that is really great. But the best part is that it's got an NVMe hard drive.
Hmm.
So it's super fast.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
wait to do VMware with it. I
Yeah.
cannot wait. Like, uh, so that was, but that I just got it. And since I was sick, I didn't get it until last week. So really, I haven't played with it much. But
Hmm.
um, I would have to say some of my favorite things I bought this year were, well, y'all heard about my truck. That was one of my favorite things. But I bought the big ice cube makers. Have you seen those where they're the big round?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
and that or big square. Oh my gosh, they're giant. It's like one of them I have to melt it just a little bit to actually fit it in one of my cups. It's so big. But those are awesome because it stays forever. That ice stays in there forever. And then my other favorite items were, other than my toothbrush, I bought a new Sonic toothbrush, but I bought a generic Apple
Apple
pen.
Pencil. Yeah.
And yeah, pencil. And so this generic one I like better because it's not as it's it's responsive and does everything that the pencil did, but it's a little bit softer. It's not as the other one, it's like it just clicks all the time on it
Hmm.
and on the screen. So that one I like. And then I bought the new Microsoft Surface pen. That's a little bit, it's flat and a little bit, it's
Yeah.
like pretty short.
They should all be that
And
way,
that,
like carpenter's pencils is yeah.
yes, yes, it's like a carpenter's pencil. And that was, I really like that too. So those two things were that it was worth buying the new ones. And this pen was only $30. So
Yeah, because
pencil.
100.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 I bought it
Yeah.
right after a ways after having bought, like, my iPad Pro, and it's nice
Mhm.
for little stuff, and then you can doodle on things for, like, videos for classes, which is really nice, but,
Mhm.
like, a $15 stylus really would have done, I think, and I like that it charges magnetically, but aside from that, it's a little expensive for what it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, I gotta
I bought a
figure this out.
Western Digital 1 terabyte drive taking a page from Eric's book. I thought, you know what, I better back some stuff up that all these videos, not that they probably need to be saved, but also my pictures and things like that. So went to Costco and that thing is great. It's faster than,
Mhm.
solid state 1 terabyte, and it was a pretty decent price. So
There you go, yeah.
yeah, very
Mhm.
happy with that. I can't think of any personal purchases lately. We've just been doing stuff around the house.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad summer's over because yeah, that was like nearly $20,000. I can do math good. And I'm like, that's enough for the year. That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, we're looking at redoing
Yeah.
our kitchen cabinets.
Oh.
painting versus replacing them. Of course, I want to paint because it's cheaper. Cindy wants to replace. Good thing
Yeah.
she's not here. So yeah.
Mhm. Well, you know, our dog is gone now, so Brad's gonna be real thrilled when I'm gonna go, hey, let's get all new flooring now.
I got just a guy for you if you do wood flooring. So he's awesome.
Oh, yeah. My husband's a wimp. He wants carpet.
Okay.
He likes his feet warm.
Yep.
I did not say that way at all.
No,
Poor guy.
we're gonna
Poor
put that
guy.
on a loop and just
Gonna be Steph talk shit about her husband. Oh, he would just
here, I'll
laugh.
bail you out because otherwise Brad's gonna be like, "You buggers, man." So
He'll just roll his eyes like everybody else does.
there you go. I have said this throughout the second half of the pandemic. Noise canceling headphones are
Mhm,
amazing for
mhm.
just like getting stuff done. So these are, and everybody, you are entitled to your own preferences. I'm not saying they're the world's best headphones. These are the Beats Studio 3. I got mine super cheap because they have a little imperfection on them. I don't know, where's the camera? You cannot see that. Right there. It's that little imperfection. You can't
Oh,
really see it.
Oh,
jeez.
It looks like schmutz on there essentially.
Mhm.
But they were like $170 and I can have my phone blowing up in front of me and I can't even hear it. So in the dungeon basement office where like the heaters are running all the time and stuff, it's been really great. You can't hear all that.
are they USB, Eric?
They are micro USB, which is it's like one of the only two freaking devices I still have a micro USB for. This and the light that's dying over here. So it's not optimal, but it's still pretty good. And they last forever. I mean, I have them on all the time, and I think it's like 40 hours with noise canceling on. They're really good.
Mhm.
You know, I'm looking for a pair when I play drums.
Hmm.
Oh, these would be good.
So that what I do now is I put my earbuds in and then I put on like a Home Depot noise canceling and then I
Right.
can play my drums with my iPod. But I'm wondering if
Mhm.
these would do that. So
These or because last week when Steph and I did this, we had both of us ordered more headphones because stupid.
They're
Um,
coming today.
are yours? Mine came
Yes,
the
my
day after, and I tell you what, for everybody, I will do another headphones like mini review thing. I got Bose 700s, like the ones you see on everybody. I did not spend $400. For those of you out there, Eric will not spend $400 on them. I got them refurbished for $250, and that's really pushing my price limit too. But they're the craziest things. You cannot hear that. And if I was Barrett was right in front of me. I had him put the headphones on, and I could go "Ah!" behind him. He had no idea I was doing it.
really,
It is crazy how good that is.
Oh, that's
Like
great.
these were good, I thought, until I had those, and I'm like, oh, that's what people pay for. You could not hear a thing. Like when you talk, you cannot hear yourself talking. It's insane.
oh,
So
yeah,
Eric and I don't have the expensive ones, but we got the Beats wireless,
okay.
Beats
Flex,
Flex wireless
yellow ones.
on the way. Yeah,
Okay.
mine are bright yellow too.
Yeah, you have to do a review because I've bought a few sets of headphones and they just weren't good enough to noise cancel. So my drums will bleed
Mhm.
through and
Right.
it's hard to hear the music and the
Hmm.
drums are too loud. I need something and then I don't want to crank it so much that I'm going to go deaf.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I would. Well, we'll do it. Everybody, we will do it. Headphones. Stay tuned, because let me tell
Mhm.
you, this idiot has too many of them. So
Yeah, I'm right there with you, I guess. I have way too many.
yeah,
Mine
we
are
will
all
have
like
just
cheapo ones.
every quarter we will come back to Eric and Steph spend $1,000 on idiot headphones. Yeah.
Well, so when my husband and I used to like do motorcycle trips for vacations, we would buy the expensive in-ear and fit it through our helmet and listen to music and stuff, and then have some sort of communication between us. And We had a cat that used to just chew on
Ooh,
those
Oh,
things. Yeah, he was really mad because he had a really good set, and I wanna say we spent like 350 on it, and the cat chewed the ear part out right out.
yeah.
ooh, ouch.
So, yeah, we like for sure we could do a
Oh
headphone
yeah,
set.
I lined them. So it's like right over here, directly above me, because I'm trying to decide if I want to keep those because these I usually keep. We affectionately call it Wolf West now in my folks' house because like I'll edit these episodes down immediately after this over there while I'm cooking dinner for everybody or whatever. And I like the because everybody's playing and I'm banging around in the kitchen and stuff and you cannot hear them. But I'm definitely like destroying the headphones, moving them back and forth all the time like that. So I'm going to leave one pair here, one pair there. And I'm kind of deciding if I want to buy another pair of Beats because I love these so much. Because just being able to switch between all the Apple stuff is really worth it. So
Okay.
Well, and I know at the gym, Beats everybody has Beats and no one can hear each other,
yeah,
because I was working out and I said something, I don't know, probably swearing. That's probably what it was. And I said something to my trainer and she goes, "They can't hear you. They don't give a crap. They got Beats on."
yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, all right.
it's crazy but
Good."
true. And then
Mhm.
I will say for finally because for all of us. Or how's this for everybody at home watching? Teachers do notice, like when we're walking around the classroom, um, that you have your phone, like on the desk, and we're not sitting here like creeping on whatever you're doing on the phone. But the one thing also that having a 5-year old doing Zoom classes every morning has taught me too is our devices are filthy. um, so I
Mhm.
actually this was so thanks out there for 9 to 5 Mac. I'll be sure to try and remember to put you in the description below. Um, but it's called Whoosh, WHOOSH, and I've managed labs and everything else, and so I've had 1,000 different like spray stuff for devices. Nothing has ever worked as good as Whoosh does.
Huh.
Like the one $7 bottle has to be a lifetime supply because it's like a 16-ounce bottle of this stuff, and it's amazing. Just one swipe over and the device is clean.
Wow.
Yeah. uh but
Hmm.
an insider tip: don't do it over a hardwood floor because it makes it as slippery as could possibly be.
Okay.
So whatever is in there, do it over a carpet or something because it becomes deadly. But Whoosh is awesome because now like all my devices are clean and oh my god, look at how much brighter it is or whatever. It's really great.
Good to know.
Hmm.
There you go, everybody, selling you on our useless crap or making you better buyers than we are, maybe. So you can go ahead and leave us a
Yeah.
comment below if there's any devices or any gadgets that you've bought over the course of the year that have made a difference. While you're down there, please feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified of new content as it becomes available. Speaking of content, you can also follow us on our social media. We are at RVCCIS Info on Facebook, on Twitter, on Anchor.fm, and clearly here on YouTube. So, on behalf of Jim and Stephanie and myself, Eric, and the rest of the Rock Valley community, stay safe and stay sane out there, everybody.